Hi there, Ian from RiskRinger and Aviarc. How are you? I'm going to give you a brief overview of the RiskRinger system today. We've had quite a bit of interest and feedback, and I think one thing that people are looking for is to watch a video of how the thing works rather than having to book in and talk to me. So we'll provide that for you today, and then hopefully you'll book in and chat with me or phone phone us, and we can look after you from there. On screen right now is the sign-on for the RiskRinger app. I've got a web app and the app itself from the iOS. I'm casting that from my phone direct to the screen. The web app is accessible using Microsoft Sign-In and also has two-factor authentication. So you can see that when I log in here, I've got to go and get a code. And there it is, 43361. And that takes me to the main dashboard page of RiskRinger. I'll try and keep my picture out of the way. So on the left-hand side here, you can see we've got the menu items, and these currently include a dashboard, which you're looking at the moment, showing incidents, action items, a news feed, and operational risk assessment tool data. We can also look at information from the number of reports that have been coming in, report type versus risk level versus base, etc., etc. These are just examples, so we can customize these dashboards to your needs. SPI tracking, so safety performance indicator, and we can also track quality performance indicators, KPIs, and anything associated with your EMS, WHS, or security management system as well, to ensure that you're compliant with the regulations, and also you're getting data that shows you exactly what's going on in your business. Not much going on in this one because it's a fake business. And operational risk assessment tool data, so when people are putting our ORATs in, we're getting that good predictive risk information that allows us to proactively head off any hazards that are potentially threatening your business. So that's the dashboard page. The calendar has, right now the toggle's not in there yet, but we are putting a toggle in there that will allow you to have a look between audit schedule, recency items for individuals and for the business in general, and also in any ERP exercises that have been scheduled in, and your meeting schedule. So that's a one-stop location for all that information. We have an AI agent working within the system at the moment, providing some basic risk analysis and report summary, and we're working on developing the AI capabilities further to provide analysis, processing and assurance functionality to minimise the amount of work that you've got to do inside the platform to produce the results you need. Those amendments are coming out fairly shortly. Safety reporting section allows us to submit any kind of report we want. Again, we can customise this to your needs. So I've got flight, ground, security, WHS, quality, fatigue, blah, blah, blah. Lots of different options there, and also lots of different options for the fields included in those reports. So that's adding a new report. We'll just have a quick look at one that's already been submitted. And you can see that the flow process is actually very intuitive and easy to follow. So we've got a data gathering section where we can put in extra information regarding all of that stuff. We've got anything to do with motor vehicle details, and again, this is all customizable, and a PIPO section for gathering information in accordance with that sort of ICAM investigation methodology, just to keep it nice and linear and simple. And data analysis section where we can use any one of these tools available to us. At the moment, those tools are sitting in the tools section here, and we're going to move them to be integrated and integral with the safety reporting process rather than having to come back to a tools section. That coding's already been done, and that will be changed probably by the time you take on a 30-day free trial. It's got HVACs, just culture tree, 5 whys, and bow tie analysis, as well as your standard risk matrix in there. Safety operations is where we conduct meetings. The meetings will have integrated online capability, so the meetings can be conducted from within the platform using either Teams or Zoom, and also the meetings will transcribe directly into a meeting report so that you've got all the minutes of the things you've spoken about, and from there you can create findings and actions associated with your meeting, with what's going on in your meetings. Audit section, you can build custom checklists for yourself, assign them to an audit typology that you create in the settings section back here. And you can create findings and actions from inside each audit item within your checklists, and attach photographs and documents to each of those items as well. And the checklists are repeatable and usable. We will be providing ISO checklists for people who take the platform up, in addition to some documentation for quality and safety management systems if you need it. You can also do your operational risk assessment tool process in here. These are available through the app as well. I'll show you that in a second. So this one's been submitted for someone who had a flight from a flying school and wanted to get some risk assessment done on that particular event, and with some advice as to what they're supposed to do if they fall into one of these categories. And the ERP exercise process is also quite central and very much similar flow to the way the reporting system works and the scoring system for the ORAT. Management of change section specifically set aside, and obviously we can customise these form areas and fields to suit your personal management of change processes, but there's the generic version in front of us there. Again, the same sort of flow through all of that management of change process. Action register assignable to individuals with status and priority ratings against each action, and an ability to add your action execution to it and complete the action from that area. Hazard and risk register, pretty much just a straight sort of drop-down file type arrangement, but with a nice easy flow in terms of putting information into the register. Some linked reports that have gone towards that hazard. Tools section I've gone through. This is your team members area, so personnel files, and we can load up bulk personnel from a CSV into the platform, so you don't need to load anything individually in. We can also do that with your hazard and risk register. Document library, very straightforward, but allows access from the app and offline. So any documents in the library will appear also here in the app. Training exams and surveys. It's a LMS system, so you can do exams and check forms and that sort of thing in here and link them to recency items for individuals, the business, vehicles, whatever you want. And QR codes coming for that. Communications section, just how we get alert notices out to people, and settings allows you to customise the platform to a reasonable extent, and of course we're moving towards the maximum customisation that we can for our clients. Just want to show you the app as well. Go back to the dashboard, get off that screen. So the app has safety reporting included. You can also do audits in here. You can do a standalone hazard report, and you can run your operational risk assessment tool in here as well, so that a pilot or anybody working out in the field can run a risk assessment against what they're doing and do it very easily using the app. It's easy to enter the data into here. In fact, it's also got the document library in it and also some profile information. What we can do here is we've got this little AI button up here that allows you to talk to a reporter, a safety reporting chatbot. This won't give you the voice over the computer, so I'll start it up, see if you can hear it.
Hi, this is RiskRinger AI Assistant. I can help you to log any safety incidents or hazards. Do you have anything to report today?
Okay, from there, I just tell it what my report is. It repeats it back to me. It asks me if it's a safety or a hazard report. It then will tell me, ask me whether or not I want to maintain confidentiality or not. It'll read the whole thing back to me and ask me if I'm ready to submit that to the safety manager, and that will get submitted automatically. So there's no typing required, just voice into the app. Ultimately, that level of AI capability will be extended to processing, analysis, assurance, functionality, and hazard and risk management, to the point where it allows the human to intervene and change recommendations for findings, actions, that sort of thing, and green light, red light, anything that the agent has done within the platform. So that technology is coming very quickly, very soon, but that's a brief overview of the RiskRinger platform. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I haven't wasted too much of your time. Please give me a call if you want to talk about it a bit more. If you want a 30-day free trial, no obligation, no credit card required, and we'll be happy to provide that for you. Or if you want to book a demo personally, and we can talk about your needs specifically in relation to your business. This thing is cheap. We're putting it out for a 5-user company. It's $180 a month plus GST. A fraction of what you'd pay a safety manager, and you can do all this work yourself. It's designed to do that. It's going to be supported by the maximum capability of AI agency that we can put in there and still maintain autonomy. And it will just make your life easier, and it's a very cheap way of maintaining compliance under CASA, FAA, EASA regulations. Great to chat with you, and I'll see you soon. And stay safe out there. All right, see ya.